Christians need to keep a Sabbath day, Friday night until Saturday at sundown? Well, the short answer is no. We're not under the law, so we're not under the Sabbath. Remember, keeping a Sabbath was part of the Jewish law. God brought it in as a celebration, a reminder of Him resting on the seventh day, and so He commanded that all of Israel refrain from work for 24 hours. And that was a beautiful reminder of creation and God's intervention in all that He did there, speaking the world into existence and then offering it to Adam and Eve, saying, now go out and enjoy the fruit of my creation. Name some animals, take dominion over the earth. Because they came in at the end of it, right? They came in after God had created all of it, and their only job was to essentially enjoy it. But you know what? There's an interesting and even greater reality for us today, and that is that we get to enjoy the finished work of Christ. Through the death, burial, and resurrection of Christ, we're invited to come in like Adam and Eve did. Come in after the entire process is over and just relax and enjoy it. I'm talking about a spiritual Sabbath. Hebrews chapter 4 says that we, the people of God, get to enter into the rest of God. And as we've entered into God's rest at salvation, we start to benefit from everything He's already done. We didn't have to do it. We show up at the very end of the process after it's complete. Jesus said, "It is finished." What did He mean? Well, your forgiveness is accomplished. Your righteousness has been given to you. You are right and forgiven and clean and close with God forever. So wake up every day, enjoy God's rest. You've entered into a spiritual Sabbath. And the Old Testament Sabbath, taking a day off once a week, that was nothing more than a shadow, a picture, a symbol of the reality that we enjoy today. That's why Colossians 2 tells us, don't let anybody judge you according to a new moon festival or a Sabbath day. Those things are only a shadow, and the reality is Jesus Christ. So if you're enjoying the reality today, why would you go back to a shadow? I mean, my father, he passed away in 1998. He died in a car accident in our family. Well, we were grieved, of course. Now it's been decades, but I want you to imagine that here I am telling old stories about Dad. I'm going through a photo album, showing old pictures and telling old stories, but even as I speak, by some miracle, my dad shows up here on stage with me, right next to me. Yet I keep telling old stories and showing old pictures. I'm fixated on a two-dimensional shadow when the reality is right here with me. How foolish that would be, right? Well, likewise, what are we doing fixating on a particular day of the week to try to rest? Now, I enjoy physical rest as much as the next guy, don't you? But that's not the point. Why are we fixating on a required Sabbath day when that's only a two-dimensional shadow and the reality is here? The reality is resting spiritually in Jesus Christ because of His finished work.